The funny thing is, I feel like when I was 14, when I was 12, 13, 14, I was spending hours, like hours of my life. Granted, I wasn't working because I was a child, but I was spending like hours of my life watching Dan Howell talk about his like experience as an early 20-year-old in London. Actually, I don't even know if he's from London. Well, there are just so many, like, they weren't called influencers back then, but there were so many influencers that were just like the role models, the ates and kuyas of that age, that time. They were just doing this, like recording on their photo booth, MacBook Pro 2011, talking about God knows what, getting literally drunk and making cookies and making like thousands of dollars just doing that. Like, how dare you all make such a whimsical blueprint for this like generation of romanticizers in this transitory period between labor and freedom. I know that it's all gonna make sense in like 80 years when we have restored the Los Angeles River. But until then, what the actual frick, man? Like, I just want to be a bus driver, for God's sake. And my application is lost in a sea of cloud. I'm just grateful to be living here. I need to change. This is actually so good. I made brisket with my brother over the weekend in the Instant Pot. And I just like refried the brisket and the potatoes on the griddle. And then I smeared the like softened, blackened, it's not like black, but the softened potato on the sourdough that my brother gets from Colossus. And then I poured some tapatio on there. And then I fried an egg. And so the egg... look at that. Look at that. There's like a Sarah... There's like that video of the 2 shots of vodka lady. Somebody clipped a bunch of videos of her saying some really crazy stuff. And it's on YouTube. And I found that video when I was 16. And my friends and I would literally just like die of laughter during work time when we were using Chromebooks in high school. And since I found the video when I was like 15 or 16, like 10 years ago, the lines that Sarah says are just ingrained. They're just ingrained in my mind. It's so good. It's so funny. Brisket. Look at the sparkle. Risk it for the brisket. Look at that steam. The things I would do to be like a cultural commentator, food, cinema, arts critic. You know, those things I'm doing to get there, I'm doing right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Substack, and go find my Letterboxd. I am that bitch. Good luck, Charlie.